Hello, party people. I will now try to debunk freedom because it's all about truth and it's all about identity. And that is all about choice. And that is all about making the right choice or making the wrong choice as you identify yourself. If you identify yourself with a thought or an emotion that is wrong, if you identify yourself with a physical, material aspect of yourself at all, that is wrong because it's forever changing. It is in constant transformation. So it becomes a lie because it is not infinite. What is truth is what is forever in the cosmos. That is truth. And truth is what never got born and will never die. That's truth. So you need to identify with that in order to be free inside yourself. So if I say, I am light, I am love, that is a connection. That is an identification of truth. If I say that I am light, I am love, I am the salvation, I am free, that means that I identify with the energy that creates everything in the universe. So I identify with soul, and soul is a part of God. So I am God. And if you are material and you have a hard time understanding what soul and what energy and spirituality actually is, you will make that into an identity that is material, like a personality. So if I say, I am light, I am love, I am the salvation, I am freedom, that means that I identify with soul, pure consciousness, awareness, energy, non-conceptual, free. But somebody historical with a white robe and a beard and a long, beautiful hair said the same thing. And if you are material, you might think that, oh my God, he actually thinks that he is Jesus. But in a sense, I am not Jesus. My name's Leo, but I am. And you see, I am. I am doesn't follow anything. I am is just existence. It is that simple. I am is just pure consciousness, just existence, just energy, non-conceptual, not identified with anything, just being, just soul being. No thought, no emotion, no body, no identification. I am. That's what Jesus said about himself. And he said, to come to God, you have to go through me. And who am I? I am, he said. That's because you need to identify with truth inside of yourself and not judgmental thoughts or anything else that is fluctuating and oscillating and not infinite, not true. That's what it's all about. So as Jesus said, follow in my footsteps. And as you come to me, you come to God, which is to identify with God inside of yourself, with pure conscious, all-loving, creative energy, inspiration. That's what it means. You are Jesus in that sense, but Jesus is a metaphor. And God is a word that defines the highest, the supremacy. But it's also the lowest, because it's humble. It is everything. It is both light and dark. It is everything. But the word God is non-conceptual. It is totally free, which you can become inside of yourself. As you state positive things about you, about yourself, as you say, I am beautiful, I am kind, I am compassionate, I am giving, I am worthy of everything. There is actually no limit to my worth, because I am invaluable. And what does that mean? Well, you can't put a price on existence. You can't put a price on a soul. There is just no value. So when we say that something is invaluable, there is no limit to what we are worthy of. It is not like we are the biggest diamond. It is like we are not even a diamond, because we cannot put a value on life. You can't value existence. There is only a judgmental mind that calculates and evaluates, that makes different values exist. God doesn't value anything above or below anything. Everything is equanimous. So everything is worthless and unlimited worth at the same time, because there is no price tag on life. And that's who you are. And that's what you can identify with and remind yourself of. And that makes you feel good as you do it here. If you identify with being God and being Jesus and being the Savior up here, it will create a huge ego. It will create a material identity that exceeds other people, as you make that into what you are as an identity, as a personality. But as I'm speaking of this, and I'm claiming this myself, and I'm stating that I am light, I am love, I am the salvation, I am soul, I am God. I'm also doing that, telling you that you are exactly the same. And that's what Jesus did. And that is why he got killed. Because of opposition. Because there were a lot of people that wanted to have power over other people and wanted to have control, which is all about the egoic, judgmental, condemning, controlling mind, which they were identified with. So he, being pure love, became a threat. That's why they killed him. So they killed their own salvation. But the salvation was within them. He was just a messenger. But as they were material, they killed the messenger. But you cannot kill the message of love, the message of freedom. So what I have recorded on this video talking about is something that somebody who lies, somebody who controls, and somebody who judges and condemns other people want to see dead. They want to see me removed from the face of the earth because I'm a threat. And why am I a threat? Because I'm so peaceful, loving, and I really want everybody to forgive each other and be friends and live in a world of love. Oh my God, I'm such a terrible guy, just like Jesus was. Or is there something being projected onto me? Was there something being projected onto Jesus that the opposition failed to recognize was the truth within them? So they were carrying a lot of judgment and a lot of lies that they didn't want to take responsibility for. So instead of dying to their own lies, dying to their own judgment and setting themselves free from the inside out, because that's what life is all about, they killed the salvation. That's what it's all about. You are Jesus. Just don't get hung up on the identity. See what it is. See it for what it is. Understand what pure non-conceptual energy is. And you have come to the absolute, infinite, the most true foundation of your being. And everything else is just add-ons on top of what you truly actually are. And those things are things that you can change. And those things will change for the better as you identify with being good, good enough, great, love, light, as you are a team player in the game of love, playing on the winning side. Because the losing side is the controlling and judging side. So Jesus might have died, but the message lives on. And if somebody came into my apartment right now, if I was doing a live video of this, and they came in, and they nailed me to a cross or shot me in the face, it doesn't make any difference. The message lives on, truth lives on, because it's infinite. You cannot kill love. It will just return. You can mow the lawn and kill the flowers, but they'll come up again. You can even torch them. You can add salt. You can create a forest fire. But over time, those flowers will return. And if you want to live in a world of love, you cherish those flowers. You celebrate those flowers. And that's exactly what I have to do, and what you have to do in your life. You have to celebrate and give yourself water and sunshine, which is mainly to affirm and acknowledge yourself as light and love, to become free inside and not listen to any judgments, condemnations, or anything negative going on inside you. Just know that those are attacks trying to dim your light Please don't let that happen. Please support yourself. Please make an effort in trying to affirm and acknowledge what is good, what is loving, what is beautiful, and what is true about yourself. And don't listen to the darkness if it comes from the outside or if it comes from your own mind. Just be your own entertainer of good, of light, of love. And you will grow as you keep feeding your heart with love. Because all of the statements, and this is also very clear as if you look at the old pictures of Jesus, his heart is exposed and he's holding his hand pointing to his heart. Because you gotta give love to love. You gotta connect to the right source. You have to connect the right way. You can love your big toe, but you cannot praise it as God. And you can love your brain, but you cannot praise that as God. That will forever be a lie. The closest thing you have that is actually giving you the experience of love is your heart. And your heart is your connection to God. Because God is love. Because Jesus was all love. And then he got connected to God. So that's what it means being with Jesus, and then you will be with God. So affirm and acknowledge and support yourself with positive, loving, beautiful statements of truth while focusing your energy on your heart. I love you.